What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Hey man, I was looking at something on one of the channels and they was saying, talking about pound for pound and who's the face of boxing now. And I would say, I mean, if you was gonna put a face on it for a fighter, it's hard to say who would be. Canelo is the most popular, so he would his name would definitely be up in there. But I believe if Deontay Wilder can be more careful about what he lets come out of his mouth, and he about two fights away from being the face of boxing like Floyd Mayweather was. And the reason why I feel that way is because heavyweight boxing has always been the big. Well, that's what it was all about. The heavyweights with Ali and Frazier and Holmes and Foreman, and back in the day it was all about the heavyweights. And I think in the United States, after I think Lennox Lewis took the belt from Holyfield, the heavyweight division in the United States just kind of went down. I mean, it did. It went down for a good minute. It just went down when the Klitschko's was winning. I mean, it just people wasn't really watching heavyweight boxing. They wasn't excited about it at all, and that's what left the door open for Floyd Mayweather. The welterweights division pretty much took over. It was started with Sugar Ray now, but once Floyd and all them got in the game, really welterweight boxing is really the main. It's probably the main division in boxing as far as popularity and the bigger fights, and it's been like that for a while now. But I believe Deontay Wilder might be finna change that. The way he knocked out Brazil, and yeah, his record could be a little padded in the beginning, but I don't give a fuck. Anytime you go 43 0 and 1 with 40 knockouts, these grown men, big men, and I say his last 6 or 7 fights been pretty much solid, for the most part, been solid. Deontay Wilder is making people excited about wanting to see him fight, because it's almost like when Tyson was in there. You looking for somebody to get knocked out, and then he fights and with a lot of passion. He have a lot of passion when he has interviews, which gets him a little bit in trouble. Maybe he need to have one of his brother or one of his tight mellows who still telling him the truth, to be around when he doing his interviews, so somebody can grab him and stop him when he starts saying stuff he really shouldn't say. Not on TV. Cause like I just see I don't see nobody beating him no time soon. I don't think AJ can beat Deontay, because I don't think he's gonna be able to take his punches. I mean, that right hand serious. Deontay throwing serious. I think Fury is the only one who got a legitimate shot against him at this point. I don't think AJ legit got a real chance at beating. I mean, everybody got a chance, but I don't see AJ beating Deontay. I see AJ going to sleep too. Deontay ain't playing with none of these dudes, and he coming up ready to fight for real. I just hope he be more careful about the things that he say. And then when you look at Deontay now, when he came in there, like he was coming in up 210, 208, like real skinny. That 225 that he fought against Brazil, if he can keep his weight between 225, 230, so in that area, where he got a little body mass around with the natural power, that God-given power that he got, man, shit, I don't see nobody beating that boy. And he a real good athlete, man. He got a lot of things going in his favor in that boxing ring. He tall. His arms is longer than damn near everybody else's. I think he got an 83-inch reach, so he gonna have a reach advantage over. Even if you taller than him, your arms ain't longer. The right hand, I mean, it seemed like he got good endurance, cause the fights that he went 12 rounds, he didn't really look that tired to me. Like he was doing 12 rounds really with no problem. So going the distance is not an issue. I think we got the next big name, and I mean Deontay. Like I said, if he can be more careful about the stuff that he let come out of his mouth, And I'm not trying to say come to be no sellout or no sucker, but whether you want it to be or not, kids and stuff looking up to you. You know what I mean? You didn't ask for this, but this comes with the territory. When you world champion, you got that popularity around you. You got people paying attention to you that ordinarily wouldn't have. And sometimes you should be. You don't have to. You should be conscious of that and try to be more careful about what you say. That way, you don't have to be misleading nobody or offended anybody, man. Just letting it be known that you finna put motherfuckers to sleep. And I just I just think Deontay, I believe if he win, well, I ain't gonna say if, after his next two fights, if he look as impressive as he have against Dominic Brazil and how he knocked Tyson Fury down, it's gonna be between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, who gonna end up being the face of boxing. Cause they both heavyweight, they both got good to gab. But Deontay, I think Fury may communicate his words a little bit better, but Deontay put motherfuckers to sleep. So I think, as much as now I like Canelo, but Canelo never learned English, so that's gonna limit you as far as your exposure. You know what I mean? So I have to say it's gonna be between Fury and Wilder, but I would like to say Wilder within the next couple of years should be the face of boxing. But that's it on this one. If you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the next one. It's your boy Spiel Dog. I'm out.